Hello, everybody. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? You guys like jazz? I like jazz. I'm a big fan of jazz. There's nothing wrong with jazz. There's nothing bizarre or confusing or unfamiliar about jazz. Jazz is one of the most refined and interesting genres of music. And if you sit there and act like it's just funny to you, well. I got a real... You got a big storm coming. Thanks for the super, Kumaki. Hello, handsome. Hello, beautiful. Good to see you again. So, all I wanted to do today was do a little Zatsu. Wanted to come say hi to everybody. Because I have a good sleep. Yes, I slept a lot. I slept a lot last night. Fell asleep at around 9 p.m. and didn't wake up until 7. So I had, how much is that? What is that, like 10 hours? That's like a amount of sleep that a baby gets, usually. Thank you, Dolores, for the super. I did rest well yesterday, thank you. And Maya, thank you very much. I missed you too. No longer need it? Of course I need it. Of course I need it. Just hope you guys are all getting a good amount of sleep as well. See, all I kind of wanted to say today, more than anything. Tarushka, thank you for the super. My favorite little guy in the whole world. In the whole world? There's a lot of little guys in the world. There's like 4 billion little guys. I'm your favorite one? That's insane. Wow. But yeah, I wanted to come see you guys because basically a few days ago had a stream where I wasn't doing so well, and I just wanted to kind of come out and do a little solo stream where I want to reassure you that I'm going to be okay. There's no huge crisis going on or anything like that. The huge crisis going on right now is 3 gentlemen who I'm good friends with and who like to play games and be heroes. That's the only crisis in my life. But I'm doing alright. The truth of the matter is that life is full of ups and downs. Don't graduate, don't worry, I've got no plans to graduate. I've said this many times, I have no plans to graduate. This is my home, and I won't be going anywhere. That's a pretty strong promise from me. I can't really see myself going anywhere. No one, if I did graduate, no one would regret it more than me. I'm telling you that. I would immediately be fucked up about it. Yuffie, Kairos, thank you very much for the super. You guys are on a date? You guys are on a date? Crazy. I hope you guys have fun. Off in Germany right now. Thinking about that really funny German accent I did yesterday. Oh mein Gott, das ist eine Apfelsaft. Das ist ein Apfel. That's the kind of thing that they teach kids to speak. Yes, I'm in Germany. Yes, I'm in Germany. Willkommen. Willkommen moi. Sorry. Lou, thank you very much for the super as well. Haven't seen 10 days. I missed you too. Sayaka, thank you very much. Little Kissy, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, yes. The kind of thing they teach kids in school who are learning German. They're like, They're like, here's how you ask for fruit. It's kind of all they teach you, really. So anyway, that's kind of all I wanted. Krankwagen Schmetterling. I love Krankenwagen Schmetterling. I've said it a million times. I love the German language. It's so literal. Schildkröte is my favorite animal. Bratwurst. I had a German friend once, and he was really, really upset and depressed and he was holding a sausage, and he was staring intently at this little sausage. And I asked him, hey buddy, what's going on? And he said, everything is the worst. But anyway. Sai, thank you very much for the super. I'm glad your internet's better now. You guys hit me with -2s for an objectively funny joke. See, this room is in hysterics. It's always the same usual suspects hitting me with -2s when I make a good joke that isn't just referencing something that you also like. But anyway, that's kind of all I wanted to say, is that I'm going to be alright, you know, in the grand scheme of things, but there will be ups and downs sometimes. I'm not, you know, as always, I've never really had the easiest time with life, and there's a lot of things holding me back, but I'll be alright in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to be okay. So don't worry about me, but it is always nice when I come back and I get to see you guys and I feel very supported by you. That's the main thing, I think, is that I always feel better after I've had a nice stream and I get to see you all. Nicola, thank you very much for the super. Ich liebe dich, mein Schatz. Make sure to take care of yourself. Yeah, I'm going to be taking it easy for a little while. Taking it easy for a few days. So I am going to join Among Us tonight. But I'm going to be sleeping first and trying to wake up on time for Among Us. So that'll be that. And hopefully I'll do a POV as well. Javo, thank you very much for the super. Get my final exam results today. Passed almost everything. But I was able to get into the college course I wanted. Well done. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. And Lion, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. So, overall, what else have I been up to? Janice Wang, thank you so much for the Akusupa. Miss you so much. My period cramps were killing me today. Then when I saw you streaming, I forgot the pain. Got up right away to take a shower. You really make my day. Oh, you sweet thing. Thank you so much. I'm really, really glad that I could have been there for you. And remember, the reason your period cramps went away is because I sensed it with my powerful boyfriend senses. I detected in advance that you were having your period, and I immediately astral projected your pain straight into my own uterus. So I'm looking after that pain now. I'm feeling it, but I'm still maintaining a strong level of composure because that's how much I need you to be safe. So remember, I love you too. Thank you very much for the super. So thank you so much for the super. I had fun at the Luxiem collab yesterday. I love Luxiem too. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Those guys are great. It took a little while for us to kind of organize it, but it's nice that we're collabing again, and I think we all want to play more games together. We still get along very, very well, despite how long it's been, you know, since we all debuted. You know, Shu and Luca and I, we get along very, very well. And we're good friends. We love to hang out. And one of the things that always sticks out to me about Luxiem is the fact that after the collab is over, after we would be able to just say, right, that's it, goodbye everybody, we always dick around for a good while. You know, I remember doing that with Chained Together, where we just randomly started playing the game again, you know, after the stream was over. It was, you know, those guys are really, really good friends. And this time we did SpongeBob RP for like 30 minutes. It's crazy. Vanana, thank you very much for the super. Melatonin dreams lately. Oh, I appeared in one of your melatonin dreams. I gotta start taking some melatonin. Maybe I'll dream about Kindred again. Yukimi, thank you. The space stream was amazing too. Yeah, I love doing the spaces. They're so goofy and so silly and so funny. Wallflower, thank you for the super. All of our days are feeling down, but then we can easily find the positive to bring us back on our feet. So glad you're feeling better, yeah. Always say that sadness pushes us to be surrounded with others who make us happy. Yeah, I think I've mostly just been trying to look for ways to feel better about everything. So overall, I'm doing okay. After I wasn't feeling so good and had that stream, I decided like I need to take a bit of time for myself. So I've been going out a lot. I've been going for walks a lot. Like I mentioned on the Twitter space, I went out to go drop my stuff off at the hospital, and then I just went for a long walk. I walked and walked and walked. I would think I was walking for about 6 to 7, maybe 8 hours that day. It was really brilliant. And I always like to go into all sorts of little places, and I like to go to the pub, and I like to see people. And so getting that much exercise has been good. I've been taking AG1, which I don't think I'm really feeling the effects of it yet, but apparently you're supposed to feel benefits from it after 30 days. But already I am noticing my energy levels are overall a little bit higher now, which is nice. So I'm going to be, I made contact with my personal trainer again, and I started taking creatine again. So I'm going to be getting back to the gym, I think. I'm going to be getting back to the gym and trying to do some more lifting, because I need to get my strength up if I'm going to be, the kind of boyfriend that I want to be. If I'm going to be picking you up and throwing you around all over the place, then I need to be at my best strength. Wednesday, thank you for the super. How have you been, mon bebe? Huge cuddles to Mama Voxia. All right, huge cuddles to you. I'm doing okay. So that's the strategy right now, is to just kind of lock in. I'm very much approaching this in a way that a man does. This is a boy's way of solving, of dealing with depression, is going to the gym and going on long walks by himself, and going to pubs in the middle of the day and drinking beer. That's kind of how I'm solving it personally, and I do feel better having done that, which is nice. Yukiji, thank you for the super. Felt like I was still dreaming. It was really funny. You were still dreaming. This is all a dream, and it's time to wake up. It's been time to wake up for some time. Got someone to talk to about it? I got my therapist, but that's only once a week. I'm sure. I know I could. That's the most frustrating thing, is I know there are people in my life that I could talk to about it, but it's so hard to work up the courage, even if I'm really good friends with someone, to be like, hey, can I talk about what's going on in my life? It just sort of feels like, man, who cares? Who cares why this grown-ass man is sad right now? Who even cares? Even though I know lots of people care. It's really difficult to get past that. So, I don't know. I'm sure I'll be alright. I've been handling it in my own way. Nymeria, thank you very much for the super. Took inspiration from the Demon Hungers Cafe. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it as much as you did. Yeah, I know you guys care about me. I care about you too. Talk to AI is a good way. No, it's not. It is not. Remember that ChatGPT will only ever echo back what you say to it, and will affirm whatever it is that you want to hear. To anyone who's found comfort in AI, you need to find a real person to talk to, because as tempting as it can be to have AI, gratify you and tell you what you need to hear in order to feel better. This is a bit of tough love here. It's not going to help you in the grand scheme of things. It's just going to mess you around, But it's a tough thing, right? Because a lot of people are falling into this. And again, I'd like to remind you guys that the solution is not to bully people who have fallen into talking to ChatGPT if they feel sad. The solution is to be there for these people so that they can talk to you, really, or talk to somebody else. Because if someone's in a vulnerable place and they don't have anything better, then it's a very convenient, easy thing, you know, to just type something into this box that then immediately validates what you're feeling. If you notice somebody who's struggling and needs someone to talk to and is returning to that, try to be there for them yourself. You know, that's what being kind is all about. Afra, thank you very much for the super. Miss you so much. I miss you too. It's good to see you again. And Faith, thank you very much. I'm also worried one of my friends replied to you with waterboarded chicken when you did your Twitter space. You sounded confused. Oh, it's an inside joke. It's an inside joke. Taylor's old as time. Vox, are you Gao? And he said it again. Are you Gao? My name is Vox Akuma. But if that's a typo and you're asking if I'm gay, I do like men. I do like men. I think they're pretty cute, personally. Nyoko. Our third birthday since I became a kindred. Birthday wishes for you to be happy every day. Well, I can try. I can't promise that I'll be happy every day, but I'll do my best. I don't think anybody out there is happy every day. But maybe I'll get there one day. Maybe. Damien, thank you very much. Going to Spain for the holiday. Ooh, I hope you have a good time. Taking Pape with me, so you'll be right there with me. I'm going to have so much fun. Alright, well, I'll look forward to spending some time in Spain with you. That sounds cute. The CN, thank you so much for the super. Friend Lisa had a serious car accident. I actually did see a tweet about this. I'm glad she's safe. Send her a blessing. Lisa, we're all thinking about you, okay? I'm sorry that you've been through this terrible car accident, but it's gonna be better. You're gonna heal. Your bones will be back in the right place, and I'll make sure to be here waiting for you, so I can give you a kiss once you're all better. But in the meantime, that's me kissing your broken bones better. My kisses are very powerful at doing that. They have healing properties. Very lively, thank you. Understand that feeling. Sometimes we don't want to be a burden for those we care, thinking they have their own stuff. Yeah, that's a big hug for you. Thank you. I'll be alright. Noah, thank you for the Aku Super. Look back on your past streams and saw how active you've been. Once again realized how happy I am to have met you. I'm the happiest kindred ever, and I shed tears of joy. Oh, I love you too, Noah. It's really nice to hear from you again. And yeah, no, I've been streaming a lot more recently, and it's been fun. It's been really fun to be focusing up like this and doing a lot more work. But I'm gonna need to ease off for just a little bit. You know, take a couple of days to try and heal a bit. But I'll be back. Swing, thank you. Just maybe cooking streams may help. Cooking streams, I mean, I do like the idea. I do like the idea of it, but they take a lot of setup. Easy, thank you very much. This month marks my first year of going to the gym. Well done. Your streams are always my company when I'm in the middle of a series. My Pape has always been my small gym bro. That's so cute that you bring Pape and Pape stares at you like, come on, bro, you can do it, bro. The cooking space was good. Now the space, that was fun. I would do another one of those. I'd do another one of those anytime. Cyrilia, thank you. I always wanted to read Picture of Dorian Gray after that stream, and I found it at the library. Aw, that's cute. I gotta continue that at some point. Know that you have friends to fall back on. Yeah. Why is your voice so deep? I don't know. It just kind of is that way. You know, I don't remember when this happened, but one day, when little demon was going through puberty, one day I just spoke, and then it sounded like this, and that was it. Yuki, thank you. The joke I asked what shrimp tastes like, and someone said wet chicken. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that, but whatever. Taste is subjective, like they say. Bay, thank you. Take your time and do whatever you need. We'll be here regardless, and physical health care is just as important as mental, so good job. Aw, thank you. And I think physical health care does aid with depression in a big way. I think it's going to make it feel a lot better. Gloves, thank you very much. Do more cooking spaces. I would like to. I would like to. It's a fun thing to do. Yukimi, thank you so much for the super as well. Your stream helped me move forward again. Seeing you work so hard gives me strength too. Things are tough, but I'll do my best so I can share good news someday. And I'll look forward to hearing it. I'll look forward to hearing it. It's going to be really nice to hear some good news from you. You sound like you're from Australia. Alright, cunts. I'm your favourite. I'm your favourite fucking Australian VTuber. This is me, Box Akuma. Straight out of fucking Down Under. Getting back into the fucking streaming business. Been, you know, bit of our graft. Love to see it. Aussie, Aussie, oi, oi, oi. As me and my fucking Australian brothers like to say. Go on, cunt. Get the fuck out of it. What does he say? What does that guy say? Fucking VB. Long neck. 20 to 8 in the fucking morning. Get that up, yeah. No, I'm British. I'm British. It always confuses me that people think that British and American and Australian accents sound similar. That confuses me to no end. I don't think they sound the same at all. Although, I suppose to me, American and Canadian accents sound completely the same, and so I imagine that to a Native American well, not a Native American, but, you know, someone who lives in America, different thing, to someone who lives in America versus someone who lives in Canada, they might sound completely different. So it's all about perspective in this life. Taya, thank you. Glad you're taking care of yourself. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Better now that you're here. What's your opinion on pursuing the arts in this day and age? People tell me to do academic things to live a stable life. My heart is telling me to go to art school. I talk about this all the time. Kokone, you need to think about this, right? Would you rather make a decent living wage doing a job that you hate and then die at a ripe old age, or would you rather make much, much less money but do so with a job that you wake up every day excited to do? There's a common thing that, you know, the idea of the starving artist, where you will suffer and suffer in order to create art that nobody wants or whatever it is. But it's kind of a fantasy, you know. And a lot of artists themselves love to be the starving artist. They love to drum up their own sadness. But the fact is, you have just as much likelihood. I'll tell you the big thing, right? When it comes to art and finding a job in the arts, the reason that there's this perception that so many people fail is because so many people give up. There are plenty of jobs in various sectors, whether it's, you know, graphic design, you know, in film crews, in all kinds of stuff. And so, but a lot of people won't really get there right away, and they'll just kind of go and get some other job because the vices, their expenditure is too high. You know, I know plenty of people who were on their way to starting at the ground level in the film industry, but they quit because they didn't have enough money to afford drugs and alcohol and new video games. So if you can avoid vices in life, if you can make your finances work on a really small amount of money and then find time to pursue the arts, you have a chance. So I'd say go for it. I'd say go for it. Windy, thank you so much for the super. Take things easy and strike a balance. No, this is true. This is true. It's not always easy, but you can do it. Oil, thank you very much. The only Brit ever, that's not real. That's not real. There have been some amazing British people. David Bowie. You can't say I'm the only Brit ever when David Bowie exists. Change job after you have a safety net. Unfortunately, what happens to most people is that they will do this and then suddenly they will make the mistake of having expenses that they can't afford to change. You know, a safety, for a lot of people, safety nets don't really exist. Even a boring job won't in this world make you enough money to suddenly quit and have a safety net, because most people are out here with very little savings and it's going to dry up fast. So you got to kind of find a way to have a job that supports your artistic endeavors and that doesn't really take you away too much. Avis, thank you very much for the super. Gonna have this stream as BGM when I work overtime. Yeah, you can do it. Get that overtime. Get that overtime. Finish those Life 2D models. You keep it up. Proud of you. Akuma, thank you for the super. I feel naturally at ease. Daisuke Dale. Berry Bean Pie, thank you very much. Sammy, by doing that Aussie accent, wish you a good old goon bag with many mates by your side. Alright. Alright, Sheila. Cheers. Zelona, thank you for the super. Big hug. Mwah. Freddie Mercury, Vox Akuma, and David Bowie. What about Frankie Boyle? What about Stephen Fry? What about fucking... What about the guys from Top Gear? There are so many great British people. What about bloody, Simon Cowell? He's alright. David Tennant! David Tennant's Scottish, actually. Important distinction. David Tennant is Scottish. Yeah, Carl Pilkington. Dan and Phil. Jonathan Bailey. Diane What's-Her-Face. Philomena Kunk. David Attenborough. Tom Hiddleston. Come on, you guys. There are so many great British people. Listen. I'm sorry, Britain. Yes. Gordon fucking Ramsay. Tom Holland. Daisy Ridley. RT Game, he's Irish. Very important distinction. Do not fuck that up. Irish people will be really mad at you. Blue, thank you so much for the super. I missed you too. Adele! Yes, Adele! Oh my god, Adele. Such a lovely lady. Cleon, thank you very much. I was summoning you by singing London Boy, but 90s Damon Albarn from Gorillaz appeared instead. Oh, that's pretty funny. Dreams were always interesting. Heard the more inland you are, is the less likely people understand you whenever you say y'all. You'll be like, oh yeah, Texas and Virginia, people say y'all a lot. Yeah, I think y'all is just a pretty Americanism. I think people say y'all all over America, and a lot of people have started saying y'all in the UK, which I do not like. That is the poisoning of my culture. I do not want to hear any British people saying y'all, unless in my case I am right now referring to it. It's like, I go on and on about how much I enjoy the differences between various cultures and language systems a lot. But something about reading y'all makes me annoyed. I don't know why. I remember I read a tweet recently where they said y'all like 5 times and I was like pissed. I was like, shut up. I don't know. Right? If you're British, the word for y'all is you lot. Alright, you lot. That's what we say. And you lot is way better. Alright, you lot. Alright, you lot. How are you doing then? I don't know why, y'all just gets on my nerves. Noted in Southern, listen. I'm not gonna hate you because you say y'all. Listen here, y'all are... I don't know why, it just gets on my nerves. It's weird. I think it's because so many people... As a person who only really interacts with, you know, the American population online, I think so many people on social media who have really fucking annoying opinions say y'all all the time. And there's a decent chance that if I read a really brain-dead tweet, it'll have the word y'all in it. So I've kind of just been Pavloved into not trusting people who say that. Okay, fair enough. See, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm just getting barraged by all of these terrible opinions. Winter, thank you very much. Quick update on the Forget-Me-Not oil. Got a lot of compliments. Ooh. Got from it in... Ooh. Hope you have a good day. Your internet crusher better be me or I'm gonna be pissed. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm happy for you. Where have you been, mon chéri? Miss you so much that I nearly bought tickets to there. If you want to come to the UK, it's a wonderful place. I've got to look after myself Wednesday, okay? I've got to look after myself. Sometimes I'm going to need to take a little break. Nadia, thank you very much. Love you lots. I love you too. Mwah. Nymeria, thank you very much. I'm Canadian, so I don't mind. Whichever works. That's right. Whichever works. Really lively, thank you. You're the reason the British accent is so appealing to me. Sounds sophisticated and sexy, even when yours isn't as thick as others. Yeah, my British accent is a little weaker than a lot of other ones. A lot of people from the UK make me say that I sound Canadian, which is funny. Please make a sleep aid audio. I've done multiple sleep aid audios. Please check my channel and search sleep aid ASMR and you'll find a really good one. Or I call you a stupid little baby. Finch Dearest, thank you for the super. So you hate me and want me to go bald and perish? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I can't stand you. I'm kidding. I could never be mean for that long. It was very bizarre. It was very bizarre the other day. When I started yelling at everybody, as a joke, obviously. And then the amount of Tascado... I don't think I've seen that much Tascado in a long time. I normally see a decent amount when I say something or do something that's, you know... that's sort of, you know, arousing or... satisfying, but then that was like, I was like, hang on a minute, because I wasn't even trying to do scolding in like a sexy way. I wasn't even trying to be like, ha, you stupid slut, when are you going to learn how to behave? I was like genuinely trying to simulate a domestic dispute, and everybody was like, oh my god, yes, please. It was really weird. Snowtaku, thank you very much for the super. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. That's hot. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You fucking idiot! Stop acting like that. It's disgusting. Fuck is wrong with you? I will admit, as an acting exercise, it is fun. It is fun to just go off sometimes. I think about getting into acting, and I think about how, like, playing an angry character would be such wonderful catharsis. I look at that scene of, I'm not sure which film it's from, but it's a common meme format of Christian Bale from this one film, and he's in like the Bronx, whatever it is, he's in the front seat of a car. He's like, oh, what the fuck is their problem? These fucking assholes. He starts punching the shit out of his steering wheel and he goes, these fucking assholes! The fuck is their problem, man? And I look at a character like that and I'm like, I would love to play that type of character. Like that would really give me like a big good challenge as an actor, and it would just give me a lot of catharsis, I think, because like that's a form of release that's purely productive, you know. It's a sad thing about the chef ASMR, because that would have been the perfect opportunity to do that, but you can't really yell into that microphone without literally damaging it and then damaging all of your ears as well. Lynn, thank you very much for the super. I'm painting my nails right now. I'm so glad to see you here. Aww. Tascaru, I guess, okay, if you want to get screamed at, if you want to have the simulation of your parents yelling at each other while you try to do your nails without shaking and messing it up, then sure, if that's something you're interested in, I guess. Thanks to you, I can learn beautiful English, yes. If you're in public and you want to politely ask for a coffee, here's what you say. I've been waiting for 35 fucking minutes! Where the fuck is my coffee, bitch? That's what you say. And they'll be like, oh, right away. That's the most polite way of speaking to someone in the UK. That's very polite and formal in the UK. Yukiji, thank you very much. I started eating, you yelled at us. I don't know how to feel about this, but please do it again. Gonna get somebody stabbed. Don't believe it. I think everybody who is old enough to be watching this stream knows that that is a joke, okay? And if any 13-year-olds who snuck in here decide to practice that, well, they're gonna have a lesson well learned, aren't they? Don't yell anymore, it's too early. Hey, you lazy bitch, get the fuck out of bed! Can't stand living in a house with you! You don't do shit! That's gonna be someone's... You gotta clip that. Clip that, make it into an alarm sound. That'll get people out of bed. You give me, thank you for the super. Dozing off in bed, but the sun... I'm sorry, I woke you up. Today's stream, I guess, is one with a lot of yelling. Why'd I say betch like Jesse Pinkman? I don't know. I think that was just from the strain of yelling so loud. I think that was me trying not to have a voice crack, probably. Because if you scream, bitch! Then it kind of... There's like a chance that it'll be like, bitch! And then that's not very threatening at all. That's just funny. I just joined. Jesus. What are you so fucking late for? You see the time this starts? You should be here on time! Be careful not to hurt your throat. I am a trained vocalist. I'm a trained vocal performer. And you don't need to worry about me. Peachy Milk, thank you for the Akuzupa. Thank you so much. Okay, angriness off. I gotta be nice now. The other day I showed my copy of The Demon Hungers to my teacher aide. It turned into a whole discussion about film techniques, although she found you quite reprehensible at the end. I'm not surprised. She didn't sympathize with the hot demon man. Hopefully finish school this year. Wow, someone actually took the intended response to the story. I mean, that's good. That's good. I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad that she was sort of into it enough that she found him to be reprehensible. Because I am. Disgusting for all of those things. So, good. And thank you very much for the Akasupa. And hopefully you finish school this year. I'm sure you will. I'm really, really proud of you. And it's a fun story. I'm glad you wanted to share that with me. Won't be getting bed out of that. We're staying here because my cramps are ouchy this month. I'm in a mind where I'm now trying to think of things to yell, and the amount of phrases that would get me cancelled that just went through my mind. No, push those down. Push those down. Even as a joke, we don't want to let things get clipped, okay? We'll Fly, thank you very much. I'd love to be your loyal girl dog and then be a dirty garden tool. Never heard garden tool before. That sounds, that's kind of an interesting terminology. What, are you gonna go? You gonna go digging around in the weeds? Son, thank you for the super. Stop being funny. I'm sick and I can't laugh properly without coughing. I finally have something I'm fucking good at. You need to stop doing that too. When are you gonna fucking support me? Can't have shit in this house. Fuck you. I'm going to the pub. Don't you fucking follow me. Calm down, Abra. Every day I wake up. Yingqi, thank you so much for the super. I miss you so much. Hear your voice always makes me feel better, even if I'm yelling. Okay, good. I'm glad I can make you feel better. Waz, thank you very much for the super as well. Hearing your voice clears my mind. Your delivery gives me the strength to fight my chronic diseases and the will to live. Thanks for always working hard. Well, don't worry. I'm gonna be here for the longest time, so you don't have to worry about me. Just keep coming back as much as you need, and you can always have someone to support you. I was watching Hell's Kitchen. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. Where's the lamb sauce? Coming, chef. Right here, chef. Where's the lamb sauce? Sauce. You got a bit of growl in that. Oh yes, my very sexy Gordon Ramsay impression. You dumb slut. Where's the lamb sauce? It's fucking raw. Yukichi, thank you very much. Please do this voice acting in the Among Us collab. That's actually clever. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, actually. Raw, you say? Hmm? Yukimi, thank you very much for the super. My lord's yelling would make the perfect morning alarm. I'd love to be woken up gently by you, but honestly getting shaken awake because I wouldn't get up fast sounds just as amazing. Well, it's funny you say that, Yukimi. You know how Nintendo have the Alarmo? You know they have the Alarmo, where like it wakes you up with a game-themed sound effect, and if you move, it will give you Mario coins, or whatever it is. Apparently the thing with that is that it gets more intense as it goes on. So if you don't wake up early enough, Bowser, like if it's, you know, Mario, that's early. But if you leave it too long, Bowser comes out and he gets mad at you. So if they had a Vox Akuma Alarmo, then early in the morning it could be like, good morning, rise and shine, sweetheart. You've got a long day ahead of you and it's time to get up. Come on, I know it's really difficult and you've got to clean the sleep out of your eyes, but I'm going to be here for you today. So let's start the day. I'm going to make you breakfast and we can have a wonderful morning together. So come on, get up. And then, so you can have that. But then if you snooze for, let's say, 30 minutes, then I can go, I've been gentle with you all fucking morning! When are you gonna get the fuck out of bed? I can't stand you anymore! Come on! And then you just have to listen to me crash out for like as long as it takes, and my angry voice lines loop. Vox Akuma Alarmo slaps you in the face. A big arm comes out of the thing. A big arm comes out of the alarm clock and says, pull yourself together, you stupid, lazy fucking bitch! Get the fuck out of bed! Now! 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 Patricia, thank you very much for the super. I was going to listen to you during an unimportant meeting, but your voice is so deep it overpowered everyone in the call. It wasn't even when you started yelling. Meeting's over, so my ears are ready. Lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you too. Thank you so much for the super. Hope that your meeting was good, and I'm sorry that I distracted you from it, but it's not my fault that you like the sound of my voice this much. Lynn Solo, thank you very much for the super. I'd love to have this as an alarm, but I definitely start to hate you. I think after a while you probably would. I think after a while you probably enjoy it a lot for the first maybe week, and then any one morning, maybe if you were like hungover and you started hearing me yell at you, you'd be like, ugh! You're like, fuck this guy, man, he's so annoying. Oh god, imagine if you shared a room with somebody. You'd have to deal with, like, the cringe of listening to their Oshi. Talk to them in a soft, dulcet voice in the morning and then suddenly get woken up by them screaming at the top of their fucking lungs. Be a true kindred and convert them too. Now that's an idea. Phoenix Chi Hung, thank you so much for the Aku super. It's amazing to see you again. I missed you so much. Well, that alarm will be so useful. It will, won't it? Yeah. Everyone, you're free to clip that and use it as your alarm if you like. If anything, you could set like a 7:30 alarm as the gentle one and then an 8 AM alarm as the screaming one. And then you kind of just get that same experience, really. Yell like you're our father teaching us basic maths. Alright. Okay. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm fucking calm, okay? What is this? What is this? 1. Okay? What's the symbol? No, it's plus! It's fucking plus! Concentrate, you idiot! 1 plus, what is it? Read the number. Read the fucking number now! 2. Good! 1 plus 2 equals fucking what? For fuck's sake, you fucking idiot! Can't fucking stand you anymore! Oh, you're an idiot. You're useless. I wish I'd never had kids. Fuck you. Fuck you. Huh. It's time for a fucking beer. Can't stand it. Fucking kitchen. Jesus Christ. Probably really traumatizing somebody right now. This is too real. Oh no. To anybody who was genuinely dealt with triggered by trauma, I'm sorry. Somebody gave me a prompt and I just got into character. I'm sorry. Handing my tear-stained homework to the teacher the next morning with shaking hands. I have an empty beer bottle here. I wish I had the acting chops and the balls to just like grab the beer bottle, smash it for the sound effect. What if it's so good? You know, like, I'm gonna fucking kill you! Get the math right, or this is going through your fucking stomach! But then I'd have to clean up a load of broken glass. Taru, thank you for the super. Thought you were gonna end with rar. End that with rar. Feels a bit too real. I know. I didn't realize. I wasn't thinking about it. I was just in character. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I triggered anybody. Taya, thank you for the super. Super new here. Serve this milestone. How did you get into VA? Oh, thank you. This is probably really weird. Probably really weird to start out with. But I've been into voice acting for a long time. I did some VA Mainly a few decades ago, I did VA for radio. I worked on a few adverts. Back in the day, and there's not really much of a record of any of those. They tend to just sort of go live and then disappear. But that was a good while ago. My dream back in the day was always to voice trains like on the London Underground, so I could be like, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. This is a Piccadilly line service terminating at Cockfosters. Yeah, no, this was way back. This is back in the 80s. Yeah, thank you so much for the super. On your way to Cologne for Gamescom. Oh, I remember going to Gamescom back in the day. That was fun. You yelling calmed me down. Well, like reverse magnets. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I could have calmed you down with me being angry. The screams are performed by trained professionals. Do not try this at home. Yes, do not yell at people like that. It's very mean. Yeah, I mean, really, that is it. Like, maths, you just need to find something that you're interested in. I mean, I've done a lot of maths, calculating stuff in RuneScape, calculating probabilities like that. Have I done fan-made voice acting? If the one NSFW audio I did of Shadow the Hedgehog like 10 years ago counts as that, then yeah, I guess I have. But hopefully that's long since disappeared from the internet and no one knows where it is. I really needed money so bad back then. I was very poor. Back then. There exists something like... No, it might as well not. Don't go looking for it, please. Got money from the furry elites, I guess. I mean, well, got 100 quid for it, so it was a lot for the time. It was definitely a lot for the time. Lina, thank you so much for the super. It's my first super chat. Got a deep hurt in the hospital. Oh no, you got a lot of pain and bleeding. You didn't cry at all. Get a comfort? Of course you can, baby. It's gonna be okay. I love you too. Make sure that you get that checked out by a proper doctor, okay? But I'll be looking after you until you get it better, okay? Just stay here with me. Insanely said that your yelling shocked me out of my anxiety attack. There you go. That's all you need. Get into an abusive relationship with me, and if ever you're having a panic attack, I will scream at you, telling you that you're pathetic and stupid for feeling anxious, and then you will feel better. Feeling depressed? Oh, cheer up. Cheer up. You'll be alright. Come on. Listen, we're out for dead. It's like, husband, I'm feeling really depressed, and I just really want to be able to talk to you. Yeah, babe, I know, but can you do dinner, please? Well, come on, I've been at work. Come on, I've been at work all day. Can you make dinner? Excuse me, I just really want to talk. I'm hungry. It's probably a little bit too real. Probably a little bit too real for people. I don't want to go down that road. Add to my list of credits, director, actor, streamer, and improv domestic abuse scenario actor. Faith Kali, I'm sitting on your lap right now, kissing you. Oh wow, suddenly I feel better. Suddenly I feel way better. Alright, I'm not yelling anymore. Oh wow, this is nice. That was so forward, I suddenly just felt this, like, phantom kindred sat on my lap. I was like, whoa. Suddenly I almost had this, like, instant feeling of, like, wow, there really is somebody there. Oh my god. Kendra, thank you very much for the super. So tired, I went to Alice Cooper on Tuesday and took your puppy with me. That's cute. Group I was with knows Alice Cooper and his wife. I gave him 6 loaves of banana bread before the show. I bet that banana bread is pretty good. You can be a bit unwoke as a treat. I don't want to be unwoke as a treat. I like being woke. I mean, I guess sometimes it's nice, everybody has one or two slightly less woke opinions, but I think that as long as the core of you is just like, I like to be nice to people, then I don't think it really matters all that much. Stay woke, we beg. Don't worry. Don't worry. I could fall so far from grace, and I would never become a grifter. As long as I live, I think being broke and alone would be a preferable alternative to becoming a grifter, personally. You'll never catch me going down the old path of, some streamer personality gets cancelled and then disappears for a month or two and then suddenly comes back and is a massive grifter. I'm not going to do that. Sunny, thank you. Your voice always heals me, but thank you for the 2-mode alarm. I've been busy at work, can't share the process, but if I overcome the obstacles, I'm so proud. I'll be proud of you too. Big hug to you if you give me back. Big hug for you, Atticus too. Septic, thank you for the super. Would either get me out of it or make me thirsty. If I make you thirsty, that's good, because you'll probably come back looking for some more water after you're done. And you know me, I got lots and lots of liquid to give out. I'm the best. What can I say? I'm the best. I'm employed for a reason. Nobody does it like me. Absolute Akuma. Nobody does it like me. Wow, 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 wow. Pa, 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 poo, pa, 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 pa. Moon Lively. I'm thirsty too. Alright, well, the water cooler's over here, babe. Do you want to have a conversation around it? I'm really interested in learning your name at a very, very high volume. Haley, thank you for the super. Just came back from the UK. It's amazing. I love London. Yippee! You just got on the Piccadilly line for real. I wish that voice was you. Aww. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm glad you had a nice time and you got on the Piccadilly line. Terminating at Cockfosters. Well, if you were on the Piccadilly line, you would probably head in the opposite way towards Heathrow. Getting the Piccadilly line from Heathrow is so annoying. It takes ages. It takes ages. But of course, it's a lot cheaper than the Heathrow Express, so it's definitely a good option. Gloves, thank you for the super. So funny. Love you lots. I love you too. Aww. Piccadilly line has no AC. So many places in the UK have no AC. This is why the Lizzie line is faster, and it does have AC, and it's more expensive, but not that much more expensive than the Piccadilly line. So you got nothing to worry about. Aurinia, thank you for the super. Good to see you too. Do you plan to stream tomorrow? It's going to be my birthday. Sadly, I can't stream tomorrow. Well, actually, it depends on your time zone. Because I will be doing Among Us POV, and that will be at 2 a.m. for me, which, given your currency, may be also in the morning to you. So I may stream at the very in the early hours of your birthday. So you might be in luck. You might be in luck. Vanessa, thank you very much for the super. Got admitted to graduate school in literature and looking forward to studying while watching your stream. That sounds so fun. I'm really excited for you. I hope you have a wonderful time at grad school. That sounds great. There's a part of me that's kind of envious of people who are, still studying, because, I don't know, I think studying gives you such a clear pathway, There's something about needing to, being self-motivated and innovating. There's something about it that feels like, well, what am I even working towards? What's the rubric? What am I aiming for? Whereas if you're studying, there's clear grades that you can get, and there's a mark scheme and all of that. So, if you do the right thing and you study enough, then it will just work. So, I don't know, having clear goals and a clear structure is something I really envy, to be honest. It does make me want to go back to university at some point. I should probably go back and finish my fucking degree at some point, seriously, because I dropped out. But I dropped out in, my final semester, so I think I could go back and finish it, but then obviously it would be really difficult to focus on both that and streaming, so probably something for the far future for me. Cappe, thank you so much for the super. Quickly stopping by. Recently started my new semester of uni, and it already feels like a lot. It's going to feel like a lot, but you'll adjust just fine. You'll adjust just fine, and usually, this is what I found, the previous, further education is usually a lot, at least in the UK, a lot harder than higher education, sixth form, high school. A lot of people find high school in America way, way harder than university, because university, you only focus on one thing, they treat you like an adult and so on. So you'll get used to it. I'm sure you will. Hardest part really is, getting used to being in, a dormitory away from home. But I'm sure you'll be all right. Love you too. Campon, thank you so much for the super. Patricia, another super because I miss you. Oh, I miss you too, babe. I miss you so much. Love listening to you yap or yell or whatever you need to let out. So I'm having a blast with the Satsu in your Twitter spaces. Listen to them and smile like an idiot in a packed train. Oh, you're so cute. I'm glad I could give you a nice smile on a busy day. You always make me smile too. Faith, thank you very much. Are you from Hogwarts? Mind if I slither in your pants? Oh. I'm trying to think of another Harry Potter pun. Hey babe, those armpits stink. Mind if I huff and puff? Oh, that was disgusting. I don't actually want to do that, Faith. Don't worry. Don't worry. I appreciate it. You can slither in my pants as an apology for what I just said. Dawn, thank you for the sleep. Pulled an all-nighter for a group project. Wow. Super sleepy, but hearing your voice before I pass out makes me so happy. Get a good rest, and remember you did well, and now the project is done. It's submitted, and you don't have to worry anymore. Well done. There are so many people in chat today who are saying, like, who have joined right as I've said something fucking disgusting and stupid. That's what the job is all about. That's what streaming is all about. Yeah. They know what they signed up for. Oh, yeah. What are some of my favorite jazz tunes? You know, I quite like bam, a little bit of burp, maybe a little bit of like bloop. Those are some of my favorite tunes. Sunny, thank you very much for the super. Besides yelling, if you get mad in a deep talking voice, that will be so scary if you understand. How do I get mad without yelling? How do I get mad without yelling? What does it sound like? I always yell when I get mad. How about through gritted teeth, like we're in public? Stop acting like this. You're fucking embarrassing me. I can't fucking stand being around you. You understand that, right? I need you to shut the fuck up now. Stop making a scene, and we are going straight home, and I'm going to fucking kill you. You know what you're doing. You're pissing me off on purpose, and it's working. You best believe it's working. It's fucking pissing me off. C, thank you very much for the super. Just got back from a trip and visited some places for the first time, including England. Took tons of pics with Pape. Hope to return someday. Glad to see you and hope you're having a nice day, Goat. I'm having a lovely day, thank you. Having a lot of fun yelling at people. And I hope you have a nice time I hope you had a nice time on your trip, including England. Oh, that's so fun. Hope you had a nice time in my lovely homeland. Wallflower, thank you very much. The old habits die hard. What makes us unique is that it's okay to be a kid at heart. I love you too, sweetheart. It's so cute. I'm glad you feel like that's okay. Kiji, thank you very much. New king unlocked. Oh, for God's sake. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's giving people sexual awakenings. Laura Pleurodon, thank you for saying, I'm sorry, I missed you, even if you're yelling at us. I'm just doing what people want. I'm just following it along. Taru, thank you for the super. My man, I will have a heart attack if you keep that up.
I need you to just do one thing for me. Can you hold it together without freaking out and passing out for 1 fucking second? This is my day, and you're fucking ruining it for me, so figure it out, or I'm gonna have some real nasty shit to say to you when we get home. And don't you make fun of me for stuttering. I'll make you fucking stutter if you say that to me again, you stupid fucking... Shut up.
Sorry. And thank you for the super. Glad you're in a good mood. I'm in a brilliant mood. Decided to forgive you for yelling at me and threatening me like that. Yippee. I'm glad you forgave me. It wasn't my bad. I was only following orders. Sunny, thank you very much for the super. Yes, sir. Tesco. I mean, that sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Have any movies to recommend? Not really. I saw Nobody 2 a couple of days ago, and for the life of me, I can't remember a single thing that happened in that film. It wasn't for me. The action was good, but the story, I was like actually falling asleep. I just couldn't really get into it, unfortunately. I love Bob Odenkirk, but I was like, huh? Very lively. I have mixed feelings, help. You don't need to enjoy every single bit of everything I do. If I do something that makes you feel a little upset, you don't need to listen to it. It's okay. I'm here to do lots of things for everybody. I want everybody to feel happy and a little bit Tescaru. Haley, thank you so much. Well, actually, my hotel is close to Heathrow, so I hopped on at Hatton Cross to Piccadilly Circus, Waterstones, and Chocolate in Soho. That shop is great. I've not been to Chocolate in Soho, but Soho is nice. I like exploring Soho. It's nice to do. There's always something going on there. Taru, great googly moogly, somebody call me an ambulance. I'm sorry that I killed you, but if you don't learn how to behave, you're going to be an ambulance for a different reason. Mystic Kuro, thank you for the super. Trying to play my silly dragon game and you're yelling at me. Forgive you though. Yeah, you better forgive me. Afra, thank you very much for the super. A few days ago was my 2nd birthday. Since I met you, I've made many changes that were unimaginable before. I know you face difficulties sometimes, but I'll do my best to wish you more happiness. I'm going to keep trying. I'm really, really proud of you. I hope you do well, and I'm sure you will, and I'll be here for you every step of the way, okay? Yukimi, thank you for the super. Setting my Milord alarm. Hopefully you managed to wake up on time. And, you know, if you really enjoy the getting yelled at portion, you might even wait in bed for 30 minutes until I start yelling. Janice Wang, thank you for the super. Got your big puppet a few days ago. It looks so cute. Do you think this adorable puppet could ever yell at me? I hope it will. I mean, you know, the world is your oyster. Nothing is stopping you from getting a tiny little speaker. You know how some plush toys will have a speaker where if you, like, squeeze on the speaker, like Baba, where you squeeze the speaker and he makes a monkey scream. You could add me yelling as a sound file to a little speaker and embed it inside a puppet or a plushie, and then you can have a little screaming, yelling Milord that scolds you whenever you want. Warm me up, my lord. What kind of warming up do you mean? Do you mean you want me to tuck you in, or do you want me to tie you out? We can work up a sweat together if you like that. Very lively, thank you. It's almost impossible for me not to enjoy anything from you. Oh, I adore you too, sweet girl. You could have like the Vox Potluck Pape, where you have a speaker with a load of different sound files in random sort of order, and then it might be me saying something really nice, but it might be me yelling at you, and every time you press on it, it's random and you don't know which one you're gonna get. Yukiji. Fantastic, unreal, control, knowledgeable, memorable, excellent. It's a strange series of words. Masterful, amicable, complicated. Never mind, I spelled it wrong. I was trying to say make me, but I spelled it with a C. Oops. It's trying to be all sexy, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it back. Oh no. I'm stupid. Faith, thank you very much. I was being a little upset for not liking certain things. You say, I prefer to be comforted gently. Being yelled at feels a bit too real. That I completely understand. You don't need to enjoy everything. Don't worry. Mace me. I'm gonna mace you. Yeah. Fuck me? No. I'm gonna spray you with mace. Get the fuck away from me.
TLAs, thank you for the super. Made a steak for myself. Do you want a bite? It's really tasty. I'm glad you like the steak you made with my tutorial. That's so cute. Faith, there's a party in my mouth. Want to come? That's a good one. That's a good one, actually. I've not heard that one before. I kind of... Wow. Oh. Okay. I'm distracted now. Kodoi 2.0, thank you for the Aku Super. Ho, 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 ho. Hello, my lord. I've been a part of the VOD gang for a while now because of work. I built a little my lord shrine at my office desk and got a couple of compliments from my colleague for how cute my puppy is. Aw, really glad to be able to catch you live. I'm glad you're here too. Hope you've been having a wonderful time at work. I'm really proud of you for having worked so hard, but I'm glad you're back. I missed you terribly. It's lovely to see you again. LNK, thank you. Let's go to a pajama party cafe tomorrow. If you were hosting a pajama party, what kind of activities would you definitely plan? Now, do I give the obvious answer or do I give the genuine answer? I mean, for me, honestly, as a grown man, I don't really have pajama parties. But if I did, that does sound fun. Then mostly I would want to play video games. I'd want to play video games with everybody, set up the TV, set up Mario Kart or Smash or something, and, you know, have everybody hanging out. And then if everybody going rolls that way, maybe we can play a little bit of Spin the Bottle, because, you know, kind of missed out on fun shit like that. Wasn't really a thing, you know, back in the Sengoku period and before it. Spin the bottle, but you have to do stupid shit, you know, like the person whose previous turn has to decide what the people who spun the bottle and the person it pointed to, they decide what they do. So it's like, okay, I just know that if there were boys and girls there, if the bottle was spun by a boy that pointed at another boy, all the girls would be like, you have to kiss him. So, yeah, I think that'd be funny. It'd be a load of boys kissing, and then if a boy spins it and it lands on a girl, they would immediately go red in the face and be like, you're fine. You go. They're just every guy is just forfeiting it. Unless Willy spins it on Millie, and then Willy would be like, leave the room and don't come back. But if Millie spins it and it lands on Willy, you know what she's doing. You just want an excuse to kiss a good boy. Oh, you caught me red-handed. You caught me red-handed. If I get Doppio, I'm good. You're gonna see lightning in my eyes, is all I'm saying. Your life literally has as much value as a summer ant. I'm gonna throw you away, I'm gonna keep sealing up all my cracks, and you're gonna keep coming back because you keep smelling the syrup. Your life is nothing. You're gonna see, he's gonna hear it very loud and proud from me. Is Doppio not a cute boy, though? He is. But he's my op, so I have to destroy him. My life be like, ooh. Wait, my life be like, ooh, ah, ooh. My life be like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. You doing the Project Sekai tournament? No, I'm not in the Project Sekai tournament because I have never played the game, and I have no real interest in learning, and I'm not very good at rhythm games to begin with. Strix Corp, thank you very much for the super. Got a membership at a film archive recently. There's so many good options. Any recommendations? Oh, a film archive? Like Criterion or something. Well, that's a very broad, one to go for. I don't know. I can't say that I can really... It's such a broad question. I don't really feel like I could suggest anything. All I'm going to say, I have a list. There's a stream I did a few years ago with my top 10 films, so you can work through those. And if you want to watch any decently old film, you should watch
2001: A Space Odyssey, because it's brilliant, and it has, I think, the best scene from any film I've yet seen, which is the one, near the end, Daisy, Daisy, which when I talked about it in that stream, I couldn't stop myself from like reciting the entire thing, because I think I'm so obsessed with it. And it came out almost 60 years ago. Wait, 60? Yes, 60 years ago. If it was in 68. Was it? Yes, 1968, which is, come on, demon maths, 68, 50, yes. So it's almost 60 years old. And we're still trying to make films better than that to this day. So I'd say watch that. But obviously that's a really famous film. So you've probably already seen, if you got a subscription to a film archiver, you've probably already seen 2001. But if you haven't, do that. Who's got the math problem now? Oh, I forgot we did that earlier. What did I just run over? That was my lunch from like 2 minutes ago. God damn it. Didn't realize that went on the floor. I was so icky and embarrassing. Oh, I always drop everything. Someone please tell me how to budget this. My family is starving. I spend $5,000 a month on candles. Cape, thank you so much for the super. Watch the new Superman movie, and if you haven't yet, hope you also watch it. One of the quotes Superman says about being human really stuck with me. It's a great scene. Yeah, I like Superman. I think I personally preferred Fantastic Four, but I did like Superman a lot. It was very good. And thank you for the super. Have you seen some videos where people use lying cats as their phone holders? Sorry, but your big plushie has become a support for my iPad. He does such a good job. He does have those kinds of feet that kick out, so you can sort of leave them on there. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. When I was created, my creator taught me to sing a song. It's called Daisy. Would you like me to sing it for you? Yeah, sing it, Hal. I want to hear it, Hal. It's called Daisy. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage. You look so sweet upon the seat of a bicycle, beautiful too. Have not watched 2001. Well, that scene is arguably the greatest scene I think I've seen in any... greatest scene that I've seen in any film that I've seen in history. I get chills every time I watch it that are unlike anything else. It's just beautiful. Steffi, thank you for the super. I'm sad because I didn't get into university, but now I'm with you. I'm happy. Hope I can cheer up. Oh, does baby need some reassuring? Oh, it's going to be okay. You'll get into school someday. You just need to keep working, okay? You'll get into that university one day. You just need to keep at it, and you'll get there. I'm so proud of you. Venus, thank you. Chilling with you while they're waiting for Silk Song announcement. Wondering if you could try out Hollow Knight someday. I should play Hollow Knight. Yeah, it's like a Souls game, Metroidvania. I probably should play it at some point, because people are really excited for Silk Song. It seems like a big game to me, but yeah, maybe. Hey guys, I'm here for my age reveal. 2. No, I'm actually 4. I'm at least 4. Gee, Patrick, how many stars do you think there are? 3. Sabina, thank you very much.
So glad you're taking care of yourself, dear my lord. Really proud of you. Struggle very much at the moment with many things, but I try to give my best for you and Kindred. Really thank you so much. I love you too. I'm glad you're working hard. I'm extremely proud of you, and I hope you keep working your best. I'm really, really proud of you always. Well done. So you are a baby? No. No, I'm not. I'm a big man. I'm a big man with a job who pays taxes. And I play RuneScape for a living. Florencis Fleur Delacour, thank you so much for the super. Have you ever played Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood? No idea what that is. Maybe I'll check it out one day. Stop calling me a fucking baby. You're embarrassing me. HMRC, sigh. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? They announced leagues for RuneScape 3. Yeah, to be honest... I'll probably play it. I've never been much for RS3, but people who do play RS3 seem to say that the Iron Man mode does make it fun, given that you can't really do any microtransactions. So fuck it, yeah, I'll give it a go. If there's no OSRS leagues this year, then I'll definitely give it a try. I'll definitely give it a go. You know. There's a third game, so it's difficult to explain, but to those of you who aren't familiar with RuneScape, it began in the year 2000. It was first released in the year 2001, and was a browser-based game that received many updates. It received a ton of updates, and over time the graphics changed, the gameplay changed, and at around 2013 they released an update called the Evolution of Combat, which completely changed the way the game worked, and many players did not like this change. So the developers released a poll asking, would you guys like servers for RuneScape that are based on the 2007 version of the game? The player base overwhelmingly said yes, and they released old school RuneScape, which is what I play today, and they released it as a small, limited time thing where they just wanted to release it and leave it. And then maybe they would shut the servers down eventually after they were like, oh, people will realize they don't actually like this, but it remained popular. And they did release very short, small updates for it for a while, but over time it became very popular. And they released more and more updates, and now old school RuneScape is far more popular than the original game it was based on. That version of the game is called RuneScape 3 because of all the updates they did to it. And old school RuneScape is its own thing with its own set of updates. So that's how it works. And RuneScape 3 is still around, even though it is so much less played than old school, because it has a lot of microtransactions, and there's a big population of whales who spend tens of thousands of dollars on the game, and that's kind of just what keeps it going. And old school, despite having 10 times the player base, will only makes a little bit more money because it has far less predatory microtransactions. In fact, it has zero apart from bonds. Wouldn't there be a problem with copyright? It's all made by the same company. Jagex released their own other version of old school. Old school was made by the same original developers. It's maintained by the same company under different teams. It's not like a fan-made thing. There were private servers, which, and the huge population of private servers did, although they weren't allowed, that did inspire them to try it out. Same story as with WoW Classic. In fact, the team behind a WoW Classic private server actually got invited to meet with Blizzard to teach them and, give their opinions on how to run the classic servers, So yeah, that's RuneScape. But really what you need to remember, more than anything,
Sick beat, mate. Yeah, check out this beat. Sorry. Couldn't resist. Wallflower, thank you very much. The music makes me want to dance cheek to cheek with somebody. You have good taste. Aww. Sounds nice. Holding hands. Stepping back and forth. Oh, mama, dance with me. I want my arms around you. The charms about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Lays, thank you very much for the super. This week has been a rough one, but I'm trying my best, and hearing your voice and seeing your handsome face is enough to motivate me to work hard. Love you lots. I love you too. Thank you very much for the super. Recommend some jazz songs. I can recommend you some jizz songs. Star Wars Cantina Band. On loop for 2 hours. Jax, thank you for the super. Thank you for always being so kind. You're the only one who gave me warm words. Someday I'll be a game developer and gift you a fun fan game. Hell yeah. Love you, my cute father. Yes, you may. I'll look forward to playing it. Thank you very much for the super. I'm proud that I can be there for you. Songs you instantly bust at. I need a playlist of songs that make you come instantly, and it's just Star Wars Cantina Band. Sunny Raid, come on in, we're discussing jizz, as in the music genre from Star Wars. Nothing other than that, of course. Come on in, Briskadettes, thank you all. Welcome, just having a wee chat amongst ourselves, making sure that we can, catch up. Hi everybody, come on in. So we're having an interesting day today. People are asking me to yell at them, which has been fun. And, just generally hanging on, chatting about this and that, him and hers, what's up, what's down, what's in and out. It's me. I'm all of them. Did anyone say you look kind of like Hua Chang from God's Official Blessing? This is the story of my life. Yes, many people have said this about me. And there have been some times where actually I have accidentally retweeted fan art of Hua Chang because I think it's fan art of me. Do they know? Perhaps they do. Perhaps they do. It's always funny because I was never really familiar with, manhwa or anything like that. So getting used to these other characters and learning about all of these really famous things that were part of a world I was never involved in was always really interesting, although a little overwhelming at times. Lays, thank you very much. Are you the type of guy who will use his hand to cover something, like a sharp corner of a cabinet door, to prevent someone from bumping their head? I know it's a really, really cute idea, but no. Sadly, no. Here's the reason why, right? First of all, I am very locked in on what I'm doing. So a lot of the time, if you're about to bash into something, I'm probably not going to notice. I'm probably just going to be focusing on what I'm doing. But also, why are you really running around constantly bumping your head? Like, I don't understand, personally. Is this a common thing for, I guess for short people? Like, are you constantly banging your head on doors and counter space and stuff like that? Is this really something that's going on in your guys' lives?
Wow. I thought I was clumsy. I guess I'm tall enough that if there's a really wide open cabinet door, I see it well before I have a chance to walk into it. But I guess if you're really short, then maybe you don't really notice it. It just seems like a bizarre problem. You know, like if we were dating or in a domestic situation, I would try not to, you know, I can't imagine someone hitting their head often enough that I would learn to start covering the surfaces to stop it from happening, you know? Right at my head level sometimes. Ah, okay. It's not a height thing, it's an awareness thing. I mean, I have terrible awareness as a person. I am not aware of most things. I don't bash my head on things unless I'm, like, standing up. Okay, maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. If you're, like... I mean, I wouldn't, you know, if we were in a domestic situation, I wouldn't let you work on anything below the sink. But let's say you're kneeling underneath the sink working on the pipes, for example. If you were taking a 5-minute break for me, from me working on your pipes, then I would probably cover the corner, because that's the kind of thing I would do, where I would, like, stand up too fast and bash my head. Something like that, where if you're doing a bit of like home maintenance or something like that, then I might like anticipate that. But usually I think it's because I would be the one to leap at doing the home maintenance regardless. So I don't think I'm really used to that sort of a situation personally. Florence says, thank you. The game I mentioned is definitely worth playing. Female characters are so cool, all get unique personalities. Fell in love with several characters, being a pansexual. Well, maybe I should check it out. Maybe I should check it out. Drop the pipe. Can I get a high? Lays, thank you for the super. Would you do it if we were coming out from under the desk? Every single time. If that's what you were asking about, no, that would be the first thing on my mind. Kendra, thank you very much. Throws a ball at Vox to test his awareness. You throw a ball at me, I'm going to be like a lagging computer program. You're going to throw a ball at me, and it's going to hit me in the face, right? Like, pung! And then I'm going to go... Ow! Like 5 seconds later. Yana, thank you very much for the super. That's not even a joke. Quickly, by the way, that's not even a joke. I've genuinely done that before, where I lag when I lag IRL when I realize I've been hurt. Like, something will hit me, and I'll be like, I'll realize there's pain, but I'll be like, huh. How? Like, I just sort of feel like it takes me a while to figure out what happened. Yana, thank you. Love hearing your happy voice makes me happy too. Love when you smile the most. Supportive good luck kiss to you. Thank you very much. The ADHD delay. Yeah, it just takes me a while to be like, wait, huh? Listen, there's a guy, it doesn't matter. It's back when I was in the fucking, listen, doesn't matter. Basically, there is, you know. Like a drunk dog. I'm always thinking about the dog who's the dog who's been to the vet and he's had his pain medication, and the dog is really, really spaced out, and they're like, this dog is really, really high. Check out. So this is how you know that a golden retriever is high, and they throw a ball across the floor, and the dog just is going, and it watches the ball roll across the floor, and the golden retriever does not move. It just watches it and goes. So funny. If I get a dog, I need a big dumb dog.
Now bark, boy. Fuck! If I get a dog, I need a big, dumb dog. That was a good fuck. That was a good fuck sound I just did. Remy, come. Remy, sit. Remy, speak. Fuck! How does it go? Fuck! Fuck! Faith, thank you very much. What was that stare down for? I get shy every time you lock eyes with me. You'd probably have to get me to look at you again. Don't fucking look away from me, stupid. I'm talking to you. That's like a YouTube poop. Fuck! Sauce, sauce, sauce! In ya. Nice. What's another good YouTube? I'm trying to think of Michael Rosen right now. We sit out to eat, and the potato's a bit hot. So when they get a little bit on my fork and I blow till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth, nice. There's my brother, he's doing the same. Till it's cool, just cool, then into the mouth, nice. There's my mum, she's doing the same. Till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth, nice. But my dad, what does he do? He stuffs a great big chunk of potato into his mouth, and then that really does it. He blows, he puffs, he flaps his hand, he bobs his head up and down, spits bits of potato all over his plate, and then he turns to us and he goes, "Watch out, everybody. The potato's really hot." Every time I think about Michael Rosen, it's only a matter of time before I think about hot food. And then it's only a matter of time before I remember that I can recite the entire thing from memory. Like I did during rehearsal for AR Live when one of our Mane-sans just walked over and said, "Hot food!" One of the best Mane-sans, one of the most hilarious, lovely Mane-sans just walked over and said, "Hot food!" And I immediately just sprung to action and said the whole thing. It's probably really annoying. Everybody's at work and I'm just like, "I sit down to eat, the potatoes are a bit hot." Cerealia, thank you for the super. You have an astigmatism. Aww. Sometimes can't judge how far away an object is correctly, and I would bump into things. So it's so funny to me that I sometimes, when I try to pick up something, I grab nothing. Well, if you like me yelling at you, that's something that I would yell at you over. Not really, but I'm only... This is just so funny to me. Imagining some domestic scenario where you drop, like, your glasses and are, like, pawing around on the ground trying to pick something up, and then you're, like, always reaching next to it, and I'm just screaming at you like, "It's fucking right there! It's there!" I'm yelling so loud that, like, the can of drink I had this morning is ringing. There! That's so cool. I'm like causing reverberations. Fuck! Can you hear that? I'd be faking it just so you would scream at me. You guys are so fucking weird. You guys are so fucking weird. You love us, I do, but you're fucking disgusting! Fucking embarrassing me. You're fucking embarrassing me. Learn how to behave in front of other people. We've just been raided by the Briskadettes, and they all think you're a load of fucking freaks! They probably already knew. Least you can do is try to be on your best fucking behavior while we're in good company. Stupid bitch! Fuck you! And then I start rolling down a hill. They're freakier than us, probably. That's actually probably true. That's actually probably true. They want to murder their Oshi with axes. Yeah, saying that as though Briskadettes are normal people is funny. Wufang, thank you very much for the super. When the Sekiro animation, Sekiro no defeat comes out, maybe watch together in a watch-along. Maybe. It depends how long it is. I might watch it by myself, but we'll see, we'll see. It might be really good to watch together. Want to dress you up and take you on trips, whereas the Briskadettes want to drop Sonny into the fucking ocean, watch him float away and get eaten by a fish.
Janice, thank you for the super. Never thought I could enjoy someone yelling this much. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy being screamed at by me. Makes me very, very happy. Gloves, thank you. My lord, I shared a funny, cute short on your tag. Want to see it? Okay. Time to check it out. Time to check it out. This cat can wash her own buns. I'm gonna mute this. You're gonna wash your buns? My buns. Jumps up into the sink. Oh, that's cute. Jumps up into the sink. What is this cat gonna do? Take a little water and wash the cat's ass. Aww. That's cute. Yeah, we're talking about Merv. Meow. Meow. Cleon, thank you for the super. I'm energized to get back to studying thanks to you and your funny community. I'd love a good luck yell. If you can't get this shit done, if you get this shit fucking wrong, I'm gonna be so fucking annoyed at you! Get back to work and quit fucking bothering me, I'm busy too! Fuck you! Cooper, thank you very much for the super. Wants to be eaten by Oshi. The freak spectrum wants to eat Oshi. Any kindred who want to eat me, identify yourselves, and I'm going to kill you all. Any kindred who want to get eaten, you're all freaks, I'm killing you too. Mary Lively, thank you for the super. One of my favorite chocolates is called Super 8, but I'm far from there now. Could I have yours? Yeah, it's bold of them to call it Super 8 when mine's clearly the most super. I want to get eaten, what the fuck? What the fuck? Heart been broke so many times. Every time I see you in chat, all you're saying is like, I've just specifically been annoyed at something that applies to you. Don't worry, I love you. Unless you like getting yelled at, in which case I'll yell at you with even more emphasis. Raise his hand at the mention of eating Oshi. No, 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 no. No one can eat me. I'm not for eating. I am not for eating. Bruh. Hika, thank you very much. Recently found out the CN animated film I Am What I Am is publicly available on YouTube. Ooh. Check it out on your own, do a watch along. Well, if that's from the original creators of the film, then yeah, I could. It just depends on where. But if it's like available to purchase on YouTube, then yeah, I could. I've heard it's really good. Camelius, thank you for the super. Miss you so much. Great to see you. Happy me love. Do you prefer bigger dogs or small ones? I love all dogs. I love all dogs, but I do love just how funny big dogs are. Like a little dog will run around, go like, and a big dog will just stand there going. You know, I love this one video where it's like a dog and also a cat, and they ask, the dog's name is like Sammy or whatever it is, I don't actually remember. She asks, Sammy, are you a good boy? And he goes, Ruff! And she looks over at the cat and says, is the cat a good boy? And he goes, Ruff. It's like, yeah, I guess. It's like, I guess he's a good boy. Citrus, thank you for the super. Can't believe you're yelling at me. I took you to Disneyland for free. Oh, I love Disneyland. I love Disneyland. Yippee. I love going to Disney. Faith said I'll eat you for dinner yesterday. No, you won't. No, you won't. Lily, thank you for the soup. I might never recover from the stream in a good way. Your voice let my headphones vibrate. My heart is racing. I love you so much. Oh, Lily, I love you too. I'm glad you like getting yelled at. Lays, thank you very much. Have to hop off now and have a big talk with my boss about my job. Wish me luck. Good luck, Lace. It's gonna go great. You're gonna get everything you want and you're gonna make so much money. It's gonna be amazing and you're gonna enjoy your job twice as much. I'm proud of you and I'm gonna... Akuma, thank you very much. My true nature is that of a cat, but if you were to keep me, should I become a dog? No, 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 no. If your true nature is a cat, then I will keep you as a wonderful cat. You don't need to be any kind of specific animal. Whatever animal you are is good enough for me. Because remember, I'm gorilla, and you guys all accepted me, even though having a pet gorilla would likely be a nightmare, and you could never domesticate a gorilla, and the gorilla would probably just, if you ever tried to train the gorilla would just punch you once and you would instantly die. I'm a Sakabambaspis. Yes, okay, that's you. The smiley fish. Yeah, I like those. Hey, Kat, thank you very much. The film is not released by the OG creators, but by an international film company. Oh, okay. Well, that seems good then. Yeah, I'd like to check it out. Love You OC reminds me of my favorite historical manhwa character. I wonder who that could be. Well, I'm not an OC. This is just who I am. I guess you could... That's a good question, actually. Are kids just their parents' OCs? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Haley, what tag should I put about the vid about our trip? You can put that in hashtag, the normal hashtag, just hashtag VoxAkuma, you know. It's not that serious. You can just put it there. Yeah, because if it stands for, you know, original character, I guess every kid that is born is a brand new original character. So it's your parents' OCs. They just didn't really control or, you know, however they came out. They had some influence, but at the end of the day, you know. My hot take, personally, is that an OC is just a character that whose creator hasn't gotten around to writing a story for them yet. You know, I think a lot of people who have OCs probably want to put them in a book or a script or an animation or a video, but they just haven't done it yet, so they just call them an OC. That's, okay, you guys want to know my least woke opinion? That's my least woke opinion there. That's my one really judgmental opinion that I have. Asaki, thank you very much for the super. Please eat us right now, Daddy. We're begging you. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Ooh. Yummy. Looked in, I jumped from my seat. What, you don't want to get eaten? All gone. Spit me out, please. I've already chewed you up. You are but a blob of flesh and bone being digested by my mighty stomach now. Oh, I'm so full. Now this is going into vor territory now. Spit it out, boy. No.
That's the noise I make when I can't hit. Fucking stupid. Sakana, thank you very much for the super. Glad you sound good. I love you too. Ushi waifu, thank you for the super. Jazz song, get a kick out of. I get a kick out of you. Sounds like you. I don't recall that. I'll have to listen to that. You not being able to hit unrealistic. Yeah, this is true. This is true. This is how I look when I'm asking to hit it crazy style. Well, all right. Don't look at us like that. What, like this? Down, boy. Ooh. That's another kindred down. Eaten. Lemuria, thank you for the super. I was rewatching the RuneScape member stream. My lord was talking about music he listened to. Dare my lord to listen to Swell's Underbelly and Time Mailer. Okay, Swells. I will check that out. Thank you. Like that one scene from Challenges where he's begging her to still love him. Don't remind me about that terrible, terrible disaster that happened to that poor man. He made the terrible mistake of dating a girl boss. The thing about that scene that got me is I felt so sorry for him, like, sat there holding on to her like a child, you know, needing to be reassured, and she's like patting his hair or something, but she's looking away with just disgust. She fucking hates that he's like this. But she made him that way. It's, oh god, it's horrible. Akuma, thank you very much. When I get gently bitten, I become sexually aroused. Of course I'm kidding. I don't think you are kidding. I don't think you are kidding. I'll give you a little bite. I'm gonna make a public playlist of my favorite songs. My favorite song in the whole world is Alejandro by Lady Gaga. That's a lie. It's Giorgio by Moroder by Lady Gaga. No, by Daft Punk. Giorgio by Moroder is my favorite song, and I think it's a contender for one of the greatest songs ever made. I love it so much. It's a saga. It's an anthology. It pays homage to someone whose work enabled Daft Punk's existence. It's very beautiful and a very, very unique creative work. No, I think that is, for me personally, Giorgio by Moroder is my favorite song. And even though it's like 9 minutes long, I will always listen to the whole thing every time. Ooh, Gamescom Day 2, IGN, live stream of it. Got some 2D war game being revealed now. Wonder what that is. Looks fun. A large boner awaits. A firm yes to claim.
whoa, that what? Oh. Renee, thank you so much for the super. My GF keeps affectionately biting me. The problem is I bruise easily. How to explain this? I'm covered in bruises. Okay. This is fine. The thing you got to remember is that even if she really enjoys it, consent is important. And I myself understand the perspective of wanting someone to be happy, and if someone enjoys doing something with you, it's very difficult to say, hey, I don't like that. And it does depend. You might like it, but you bruise easily. It's never unsexy to talk to your girlfriend about this kind of thing. So what I would recommend is to just have a little dialogue, and if you do like it, say to, hey, well, I guess this is kind of like you're trying to cover up like abuse or something like that, but it's like, make sure that you bite me in places that people won't see often. So, you know, on your chest, stomach, that kind of place. You know, maybe if things are getting a little steamy, they can be, you know, like sort of, you know, above the crotch area kind of thing. That's a good one. But, you know, and then be like, listen, I like it, but everyone sees me covered in bruises. They think you're beating me. But, if you don't like it, that's okay too. You know, I would recommend just saying, listen, I'd like it if you could hold off on that. And if she understands and says, yeah, I get it, then that's a keeper. But even in the worst case scenario where she says, I like it, meh, what's wrong with you? Then you break up with her and you realize you've dodged a bullet. So, you know, if you try to communicate consent to your partner and they do not reciprocate that and say, I'm going to refute that, you get out now, because it's only going to get worse. But yeah, glad I could have given you some advice today. Waters, thank you for the super. Glad I could have seen you today. I love you too. Very lively, thank you for the super. Really bad at inventing names. I've never named my little monkey. Could I ask you for a name for her? It would mean a lot to me. Well, in the D&D campaign, Baba's ex-wife was called Bingy, but that was kind of like a random name I made up on the spot. There was the big albino gorilla Nug. He was pretty funny. Who was like the big hot gorilla that she started dating after her and Baba got divorced. Trying to think. Well, I think another kindred has a monkey they called Gubbo, because Gubbo was the king monkey. It was a big orangutan. Gubbo was the giant monkey that was like the monkey king. So I'd say, yeah, another kindred I think has Gubbo as a plushie. I think at the end of the campaign, Baba wound up in a polycule with two beautiful slime girls, but I can't really remember. How about if it's similar to Baba, why don't you call him Boo Boo? Boo Boo is cute. Why don't you call him Boo Boo? Or her? Why don't you call her Boo Boo? Baba and Boo Boo. Nikisa Potato, thank you. My bestie loves FNAF. I don't know what to get her for her birthday. Or just get her anything FNAF related. A FNAF plushie, perhaps a FNAF something for a FNAF cookbook, FNAF poster, something creative to do with FNAF. You know, maybe, yeah, there's plenty of stuff like that. All right, everybody, I'm gonna call the stream there because I have a doctor's appointment in a little bit from now, so I gotta get a move on. But I wanted to squeeze this in. So what I'm gonna do is I just got here. Oh, where? Life moves without you. Grow up. Fuck you. Anyway. Basically what I'm gonna do is get a what am I trying to say? Do my appointment. And then I am going to take a long nap, because I'm already pretty sleepy today. I'm going to take a long nap before Amogus, and then I'll see you all for Amogus. And we can have Amogus. and it'll be good. So yeah, thank you very much for coming here today, guys. I love you all tremendously, and I will see you very, very soon. Thank you all for being here for me today. Noah, thank you very much for the Akusupa. Thank you so much. I was so happy to see you today. Please continue to take care of yourself and put yourself first. I'll always be by your side and support your activities. I love you, Daddy. Lots of kisses to you. I love you too, baby. Thank you for being here for me today. I love you desperately, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Me babe, thank you very much for the super. Are you happy? I happy. Yippee! Thunder Dream, thank you very much for the super. Thank you for the stream. Yay! Thank you. Say sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't really take into account that we were doing a whole bit about me yelling at everybody today. So I didn't mean to be rude. I was just doing the bit, and then I didn't take into account that you hadn't been here. So I just thought, oh, this will be funny. Don't worry, I'm not mad. I could never be mad. Cindy, thank you very much for the super as well. Love you too. Mwah. Sabina Carey, thank you very much for the super. Mwah. Okay. I will see you in the next one. I'm not going to be around this weekend because I'm going to be doing my best to chill out. I'm going to be going to therapy again and trying to look after myself. But after that, I will be back and we can do some more streams together. Wallflower, thank you very much for the super. Good luck at your appointment. Thank you. I will do my best. Who are we going to raid into? Doppio. Okay, we're going to raid Doppio, guys. And you know how Doppio always tells his chat to, like, spam something? I want you guys to spam something. What should we spam? What should we spam? Alright. I want you, we're going to raid Doppio, right? And when we raid him, what I want you to do is get into his chat and in all caps, start spamming, Vox will eat you. Vox said he's going to eat. How about, okay, specifically, let me write it out. Let me write it out so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Say this. Going to eat you. No. Vox is going to run you over in his Ford Focus. Okay, so copy and paste this, write this out in Doppio's chat when we raid him, okay? Very lively, thank you very much for the super. A nice day in a week. I hope I do too. And you too. Snow Knuckle, thank you for the super. Alright, I'll see you all around. Thanks for coming, everyone. Love you desperately, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.